This is Bess of Hardwick, and she's the definition of came up from the bottom, now we're here. She was born Elizabeth Hardwick, and she was the daughter of John Hardwick and Elizabeth Leake. The family were minor gentry, and they were farming. None of the family held any type of important rank. By the time of Beth's passing, she was the richest woman in all of England. I'm here to tell you that story. Bess was born in about 1527 or so, and not much is known of her early life, but we do know that she married very young. Bess was married 4 times. The first time to a 13-year-old when she was about 16. His name was Robert Barley, and he was the heir of a neighboring estate, no title though. However, Bess ended up with the entire estate after his passing. In 1547, she ends up marrying twice widowed Sir William Cavendish. At the time, he was treasurer of the King's Chamber, and therefore she ended up with a title, Lady Cavendish. He passed away 10 years after the marriage. They had 8 children. When she was just 32 years old, she married her 3rd husband, Sir William Saintlow, and she became Lady Saintlow. This 3rd husband happened to be the chief butler of all of England and captain of the guard to Queen Elizabeth I. And because he was so close to the Queen, he helped get rid of the debts that she incurred. Yes, he did. He paid it back on her behalf, okay? Listen, because of the vast amount of property that she owned, through her 3rd husband and what he left her, she became one of the wealthiest women in England. Think of it this way. Her annual income is the equivalent of $24 million a year today. When she was 41, she married her last husband, George Talbot. He was the 6th Earl of Shrewsbury, and not only did she marry him, but they had a double wedding at some point in which her 2 daughters married 2 of his sons, yes, her new stepsons. Bess is also known for commissioning Hardwick Hall, which still stands today. And there's something incredibly special about Hardwick Hall. If you ever have an opportunity to visit England and see it, her initials, ES, are atop every peak. And just for fun, this is a later rendition of Bess Hardwick's bedroom. Beth was the richest woman in all of England, behind the Queen. Elizabeth I herself, of course they knew each other, of course they were friends. That's a story for another time. Bess passed away in 1608 at about the age 81 or so. She is buried at Derby Cathedral in Derby, England.